Yo, what's up with y'all boys and girls, man? Hey, it's Jay Briggs here on this Money Making Friday with the Pig Dogs Morning Show. Man, what a day yesterday was, man, and right back today. We got plenty of NBA action on the card. We got NHL, college hoops, NCAA tournament, full schedule of Major League Baseball. Not a full schedule, but a good schedule of Major League Baseball. Man, I got a good crew of guys to talk through it with. Chris, Costi. Woo pig, man. Damn.
Damn. They had it. They fucking had it.
I'm hurt, bro. I'm still not recovered. That hurt. They had it. That was worse than Florida. Y'all know me. I know. Hopefully, some of y'all cash. Hopefully, y'all grab the points. Y'all know me. I ain't grabbing no fucking points. I want the money line, bro. So that's why I got a long face, man. Arkansas hurt my feelings last night. Chris, what's happening? How you doing today?
I'm in a surly mood this morning. Not feeling too hot. You know, baseball got me yesterday, but I think
not the meat sweats.
No, I think I ate undercooked crab. they were in the pot, and then I definitely got sick from that. It was definitely low quality crab. Not the best of the best, but
imported from Maryland, probably.
Yeah. Expired.
Yeah.
That's how you get food poisoning.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Down goes Crab 5.
Here's my takeaway. The competition, Florida is a much better team. Maryland is not that deep. Maryland had to play their A game, and they could have beaten Florida if they played their A game, but the turnovers, the inconsistency of going inside and rebounds. I mean, Florida had so many second chances, and Maryland's bigger than them, and they just couldn't get rebounds. And again, it's a really good game. I didn't expect Maryland to beat them. I had Florida beating them in the bracket. But Maryland played their A game. They could have done it. They're just not that deep. That's the problem. You get guys in foul trouble, and, Gillespie didn't play a majority of the second half, and he was in fuego in the first half. It's unfortunate, but, the better team moved on. More importantly, the Razorbacks on a 16-point lead.
Mind you, they had 45 points. Texas Tech had 45 points with 10 minutes to go in the game. They finished with 85. Like, what the fuck happened, fam? Oh, my God. And that was the end of my day. I forgot to tell you how my day started. My day started at the ballpark and watching the goddamn Rangers get fucking basically walked off in the top of the ninth. It's the top of the ninth, but a 3-run shot in the top of the ninth. Baseball is back, man. Fuck.
I'm not hating on that. I had the run line. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Didn't have a great day. I mean, I went 2-3, but only lost a half a unit because I'm playing all dogs. Cubs came through with me late to save the day. Minnesota got waxed. It's baseball early in the season. You got to really be spotty because you kind of don't know some of the teams. You can already tell some of the teams are going to be ass again. But,
who's ass in baseball? Who's fucking ass? Terrible. The other team in LA. One team might be the best team in the world, and the other might be the worst team in the world. Oh my God. You get done like that by the team that's supposed to be the worst team in the world. You get done like that. Terrible. Fucking ass.
Good thing about baseball.
Day one, they got a position player pitching. That's how bad they are.
Day one.
Yeah, they had Nicky Lopez come out there and throw a couple pitches in that game.
Hey, shout out to Nicky Lopez.
What saved my day yesterday was the Giddler. Oh my God! Shout out to Giddler, man. Shout out to Giddler and shout out Mr. Get a fucking bucket. They saved my night last night. York, Chicago. Boo. Shout out them boys, man.
NBA's been right, man. I feel like, I don't know if it's me, but the roster manipulation hasn't been as relevant the last couple, like week and a half. It's kind of like you can really pick your spots. Started in Vegas. I really haven't played that much. Most of my groups have been really dialed into college basketball, but with the spot play that we're putting out there, 2-0 last night, I did not feel comfortable when everybody aligned on the Jazz yesterday.
Who the Jazz play?
The Rockets, didn't they?
Rockets at home getting 13. Lost by 11. Take it. How about the fucking OKC? They're just autumn. You can never fade them ever for the rest of the season. Can't go wrong.
Yeah, here's the other thing.
Everybody for life. Like, there's a couple things I know be sound like we be trolling. We sound like we be playing. We've been saying Thunder Buddies for life for like 3 years now.
Death,
they're our favorite making team for
and the Thunder Buddies. Only short things in life: death, taxes, and the Thunder Buddies.
Whose bright ass idea was it to take the Orlando Magic off the do not bet list?
I didn't say that. That's Mr. Hype Train.
They're still off the list. They're still off the list. One game off the list. They did lay a stinker. I had them last night. They did piss me off, but I'm gonna give them. It's transitional.
That's like I told you guys. They're still on my do not bet list. I'll bet them once. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. Did that, but never again.
Who they got? Who they got?
The Pacers fucking beat the shit out of the Wizards.
Yeah.
I thought my app messed up.
Because sometimes it does.
Yeah, I did that thing where you refresh the app like 3 times and the same number kept coming up, and I like.
All right, so Chris, tomorrow, 4 o'clock.
Yeah,
Orlando at home.
Sacramento.
Get the fuck out of here. You're
money line.
Yeah. Oh my God, you just pissed me off.
There's do not bet. That's a do not bet game for me.
No, bro. We load up.
When did they start serving crab in Orlando?
We're gonna load up Orlando tomorrow.
Fucking low blow, man.
They did it for themselves. Costume, sorry. Gonna get
I blame Willard for signing the contract. The ink was still wet to go to Villanova before the game.
Yeah, true.
Shit.
Yeah, it was on his hand. The Magic can get woodshedded by Atlanta in the 7-8 game.
No.
And then run into the hottest team in the NBA in the Chicago Bulls in the 8-9 game.
You're Chicago. Boo.
And like Jay says, adios, amigos. Orlando, exit stage left.
Stop hating on them Bulls, man. I mean, on Orlando. Stop.
I mean, I'm not a hater, but I'm just not betting them.
All right, bro. I'm just letting y'all know tomorrow's the day.
And what? tomorrow that they win.
What?
Cash for us tomorrow.
Yeah, if you
But man, let's see who's gonna cash for us today, man. Let's see who's gonna cash for us today, man. My night went, oh my God, man. I was so sad last night. And the thing that made it worse is everybody was texting me early in the game. Ooh, congratulations, Arkansas, Arkansas. Woo, Arkansas. I knew I was fucking dead. I knew I was
yeah.
dead. I swear to God,
Yeah.
I knew.
Mr. Florida easy money now ends up on the
Yeah,
other side.
I was on the other side of that one. I felt that one that time. That one hurt, bro. It hurt. And then I knew, Costi, you already know. You already know the pantheism was in my damn head.
You don't want the dog in overtime.
You do not want the fucking dog in overtime, man. Let's talk about some more college
late, though. Jay, why are they so late?
I know. I was tired. That's what I'm saying. I was half
1
asleep.
a.m. when the game ended.
I was half asleep, pissed. Still a little beer drunk from the baseball game. Like it was one of those days. Like we're back. But man, today we got Ole Miss and Michigan State. The Izzos battling it out with Ole Miss. Michigan versus Mississippi State. Interesting. Not Mississippi State, but Mississippi versus Michigan State battle. And we got Kentucky versus Tennessee. The Vols versus Kentucky, man. Franchise. How you feeling?
Yeah, the one of these two I like the most is Kentucky plus the 4.5. I get it. You know, Tennessee has looked good in the first couple rounds, but we've already seen Kentucky beat Tennessee twice in the regular season. Not necessarily saying that, you know, I'm backing them just because they won the both head-to-head meetings, but I'm just saying Kentucky has the formula. And, you know, they shut down Tennessee from behind the arc in the recent meeting. They do have a decent three-point defense. Kentucky was able to hit 12 threes in both meetings against Tennessee. Those shots are falling from outside, and they have been so far in the tournament for Kentucky. I think the Wildcats are live here. So I'm going to take Kentucky. I just feel like there's just not that much of a gap between these two. If I was making this line, I probably would have made it Tennessee -2. So I'll take the 4.5 with Kentucky in this one.
Durant.
Yeah, I'm going to play the under in the Tennessee-Kentucky game. I think it's going to be a hard-fought game. The teams know each other really well. Hate taking the under most of the time, but I just think this is going to be a very contested jump shot game. Both teams play really good defense, and they're both really big, and they both rebound. I just see this as a hard-fought game. I can't really pick a side here. I mean, Chris made a good point, but you know, beating a team 3 times in the same year is really hard. Both these teams are playing really, really good at the most important time of the year. I'd rather have the under here than a side. And then in the other one, call me stupid, call me crazy. I'm taking Ole Miss money line. Sean Padula has been breaking all kinds of stigmas here where these guys are just playing incredible ball. I know Michigan State has the better talent. They've been playing really good ball as well, but I think this is one of those teams out of the remaining teams left that is an underdog that I see it moving on to the Elite Eight. Better conference. You've seen it lately where the SEC, they're the teams to beat. So regardless of the record of them having 11 losses, I think they're the better team right now. They just went in there and just banged up Iowa State. And Iowa State's very comparable in my eyes to a Michigan State. So they could bang up on Iowa State. I think they could definitely get a win here. They've been, you know, challenged over their last 10 games. They played Auburn, Tennessee. They beat Tennessee by 2. They played Florida. They beat Arkansas by 3. I mean, this team is battle tested. I think they're very underrated. Give me Ole Miss money line.
Costin, you're an idiot. I'm on Michigan State. Money line. I know it's wimpish after calling me an idiot, but no way I think they lose the game. But I kind of feel like the line's right where it should be. Like, I think it's probably 3. That's why I'm going to just wimp out and take money line. No, there's no scenario where I see Ole Miss winning this game. There's just no scenario where I see them actually pulling it out. I don't see them pulling it out. You know, I just don't see it happening. They might compete. They might keep it competitive. Michigan State might play with their food for a little bit, but when it's all said and done, Sparty. They win this game. And then the other one, Tennessee. Double revenge game. Woodshed. This is the put y'all on notice. So I know I've been on the Arkansas train all season. It did come to an end last night. God damn it. I didn't have Arkansas winning the national title. I had them beating Texas Tech in my bracket and then losing next round to Florida is what I had ended up happening. The team that I got winning the whole goddamn thing, I told y'all, was them Bulls, Tennessee. That's who winning it all. And I think tonight they really let y'all know, like, all right, I know we kind of play with, we weren't the same team in the regular season. I know Kentucky got us twice. We finna beat the fucking brakes off these boys tonight. This the woodshed that don't nobody see coming. If Kentucky was as good as everybody say they was, all that, I know they beat them twice. This line would be closer to a pick 'em. But with Tennessee being over a bucket favorite, neutral site, turn me up. Mitch did put me on this Tennessee hype train. I need to go find the clip. I need to go find it. It was on the morning show. He was like, Jay, this is your team this season. It's Tennessee. And damn it, he was right. I'm on them Bulls, man. I think they kicked the crap out of Kentucky. So I like in this first slot. The second slot in college hoops today, we have Purdue versus Houston and Michigan versus Auburn.
I'm going with Houston here. I think they have too much firepower, too fast pace. I think if Purdue gets down early, they're in trouble. Purdue's a good team. I'm not taking anything away from them, but they've been overrated to this point, in my opinion. And who did they have to really go through? They went through High Point and McNeese State. Big fucking deal. Houston, on the other hand, Gonzaga ran them down. I mean, Gonzaga is a good team. But this is a team that's been flawless over the last 10 games, beating up on Arizona, BYU, Baylor, Kansas, Texas Tech, Iowa State. I mean, this is a team that's battle tested, and I think they're going to blow the doors off of Purdue. And I think this is one of the easier ones of the day today. And the other one, I've been discounting Michigan. I mean, I had them in the first round. That was a big parlay cash for me against UC Irvine, but that was close. They showed me something against Texas A&M. I know Texas A&M is not all that, but they dominated them, and I think they don't win this game. I have Auburn advancing, but 9 points is too much. They're very talented, and they have the inside-outside game. I think they give Auburn a run for their money, lose by 6 when it's all said and done. So I'm not a hero about this one. I'm not playing the money line, but I'll take Michigan plus the points.
We just can't get on the same page in college.
This is the same shit as Thursday and Friday, Jay.
We just can't get
Who
on.
was fucking cashing tickets on Thursday and Friday?
Me.
No, you were cashing tickets. You cashed the big one on
Me.
Saturday.
I was cashing tickets. I'm cashing again today.
We're sitting at separate rows. Jay was on the opposite of everything I was on.
Y'all want a dog today? Y'all want one? I got one. I'm on Purdue money line.
In what world? Why do you hate on your? It's just the hate of Houston, the hate of the Spurs.
It's not
Houston. It's just hate.
It's not.
Doesn't look good on you.
I'm on Purdue money line, man.
Why? Show me the path.
Everybody hating on them. I think this is the everybody got Houston in a parlay today. Like, I get it. Purdue ain't played nobody really to get here. This team's battle tested though. This is a team that I hated on all of last season. Like, I just was the biggest Purdue hater out there. I started to hate on them early this season. I was like, all right, they lost Edie. They're going to fall off. They not that good. They trash. Hang them up. The Purdue days is over. And here they are. They still alive. They still rolling. And I'm telling y'all, they got the guard play to do it. If they get hot, Houston going to be on them ropes. Plus 320. Fading the public, fading everybody. Great shot. Good team. And then ain't this the thing? This is the other thing about Purdue. While every other school in college basketball, every other school is full of fucking transfers. Transfer here, transfer there, transfer here, transfer there. Full of transfers. You know who ain't full of transfers? Purdue. This shit homegrown, man. This shit means something to us, man. It's my guy. I've been in this water with this guy. I've been in the water, man. We've been together. It's that old school. So y'all a lot of people yapping, say y'all miss old college basketball. Y'all miss the togetherness. Y'all miss the underdog story. Y'all tired of all the NIL shit. Then you should love Purdue.
How the fuck did you jump off Arkansas and get on Purdue that quick within 24 hours? Show me the fucking hype train. I've never seen some shit like this.
All aboard.
I've never heard you talk about Purdue all year. Ever.
Guys. All aboard.
All aboard.
Man, let's do it, man. Let's do it.
What the fuck is going on here? How did you get on a hype train that quick? Let me ask you a question. When you wake up this morning, does it hit you right when you wake up, or it takes a couple hours to like manifest? I want to know how we got here.
I'm just telling you, man.
Or was it like as soon as 0-0 last night, you're laying in bed miserable because the Calipari boys went out. You're like, you know what? The fuck's with Purdue.
I fuck with them.
Hype train.
Oh, man. That Auburn-Michigan game is my least favorite of the day. I just don't really like that game today. But I like Purdue money line. I like Tennessee to dog walk. Them boys. And I like the Izzo's money line. So I like today in college hoops. Take a shot with me, man. 320, man. Take a shot with me, man. Remember, we done cashed 2 plus 200s already. We cashed Arkansas against Kansas. We cashed Arkansas against St. John.
What did you say? 220?
Yeah.
335.
No, I was saying that's what the 2 Arkansas ones.
Oh, sorry.
Tonight, yeah, we getting like 330. Ooh, I love it. Purdue, let's do it. Chris, tell me how I'm delusional. Tell me.
You want it in alphabetical order? Do you want it in reverse alphabetical order, chronological? What else can we do here? You know, that hype train, you know what you would watch like cartoons and they would paint the tunnel onto a brick wall. And then
I'm the one character, and you know how that one character always seemed to go through like it was real, and then everybody else would try to follow him and smack the wall.
Yeah, exactly. That's what's happening here. You're trying to go through the brick wall, and then everybody's going to try to follow it, and then they're going to get shellacked.
And then he's got that little thing around his head that's just like,
yeah, like, yeah. Give me Houston here. Purdue, yeah, congrats. You played High Point. You played McNeese. Cool. They haven't faced a defense with the intensity that Houston's had. Houston, for me, is just a better team. They can hurt you in different ways. And the thing for me with High Point was that High Point couldn't take advantage of Purdue's weakness, even though they were a good 2-point offense in earlier in the season. It was against inferior competition. They went up against Purdue, and High Point crapped all over themselves. They played McNeese. McNeese, slow-paced, defensive-minded team, tried to make it first to 60 wins. Couldn't do it. Now they're going to play Houston, who can put up points if they need to, stifle you defensively, and they can score inside. They're the best three-point shooting team in the country from a percentage standpoint. So if you want Houston to beat you outside, they can, but they'll try to go inside. And I think that Houston gets it done here. I think they shut down Kaufman Rand. I think they defend the perimeter against Lawyer and Braden Smith. So give me Houston and give me Auburn. I think this is where Michigan turns into a pumpkin. They run the 4-5 pick and roll with Wolf and Golden, but the thing is, Auburn top 25 in average height. They have the height to negate Wolf and Golden. And I just think this is an SEC smash spot over the Big Ten. The Big Ten's represented well in the NCAA tournament this year, but not here. I think Michigan gets absolutely cooked by Auburn. So give me the Tigers.
Briggs Bunny. That's all, folks. That's all, folks.
That's pretty funny.
Or Bunny, no, Bunny Briggs. BB.
Just come back to the live show video when Purdue cash for us tonight. Just put the goat emoji. All right. Look, that's all I want. And tip your waitress something nice when you go out to eat.
Some guy said I got drunk with Braden last night. He's cooked. I'll post the pic. If it's true, that's funny. If it's not true, it's still fun.
Let's talk some Major League Baseball today. My boys in action, man. They didn't play yesterday, but they in action today. The Colorado Rockies. The Rockies. The Rockies on the road facing the Tampa Bay Rays. This game ain't in Tampa, though. It's somewhere else. It is. Is that still Tampa? I don't know.
No, it's at the Yankees practice facility.
Yeah, but is it still Tampa?
We're having the Rays play at Steinbrenner Field.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They playing at a little league field. Not a little league. I'm just playing G League.
Yeah.
Minus 210 today over the Rockies. Toronto, man, was very popular play yesterday. Okay, so it is still Tampa. Okay. We got Toronto. Popular play yesterday. They got fucking blitzed. Saw a lot of people crying about the Blue Jays yesterday. The O's. Gausman on the mound. I saw Gausman on the mound today, and I just realized no more rants. Like, fuck, bro. Like,
He's ass.
You know, Mitchell would have been calling them straight garbage today. He would have took us through the entire history on why he's ass. Shout out Gausman, man. He pitching against the O's, and we got the Marlins and the Pirates going at it today. Mitch Keller, my man Mitch Keller, battling it out with Gillespie. Chris, first three in baseball. Or wait, it's me. Sorry.
It's you. I was going to say.
Yep, sorry. I'm on the Pirates and the bounce back. I told y'all guys the Marlins yesterday was live. Yeah, I did not like that. I did not like that Marlins play. And it didn't even play out the way I thought it would either. So I was technically wrong too. But Marlins did pull it out. I think the Pirates come back, get a win today. It's a little juicy, minus 150, but I believe it's the right play. There we go. The ace. They got the actual ace on the mound today. The ace, the all-star. Mitch Keller, man. I'm going to lean towards the Blue Jays. I'm going to fade old man Morton. Y'all know what it is with me and Charlie. Love fading me some old man Morton. Gausman is overrated, overvalued. I've took my lumps. I've learned. I've hit my head. Mitch used to tell me all the time, Jay, please stop. And I just couldn't learn, and I still ain't learned. I'm on Gausman. I'm on the Blue Jays. Hopefully yesterday wasn't an indication on how the season's going to be for Toronto because it looked real good.
Should have just stayed in bed today. Parlay, Gausman, Purdue. There you go. That's Jay's parlay. Oh, come on, man. That's fucked up. That's not nice.
Just saying.
I think I hit my Costi impersonation pretty good. When we last put up the Orioles picture.
I'm just sad. Me and Jay are on the same boat. We're just sad every 4 months. Just every 4 months. Heartbreak.
Think you over. And this is over. Man. Chris, what you like in this first slide, brother?
Let's see. I hate Mitch Keller. But
you rocking with him today?
I'll rock with him today.
Okay.
I still think that the Marlins are gonna have the worst lineup in baseball. The Pirates are a team that just let one get away on Thursday. I think they bounce back here. I think they get the revenge. Give me the over 8.5 in Baltimore, Toronto. Last time we saw Gausman against Baltimore, I'm pretty sure he got roughed up. Let me just pull it up here. He went. Oh no, sorry. He had a good start. It was the start before that. Gave up 6 runs on 6 hits, 3 homers over 6 1/3 innings of work. If you can crank 6 home runs yesterday, you could probably crank a few more today against Gausman. So I'll lean towards the over because I do think Toronto gets to Charlie Morton, who gave up 4 runs in back-to-back starts. His last 5 starts against Toronto, Morton has a 6.0 ERA. So give me the over, Blue Jays, Orioles. And I'll lean towards Colorado here. I think this is a great time to jump on Colorado because the weakness for Colorado is always when they come out of a homestand and then they sort of have the bats drop off. Well, it's their season debut here against the Rays, who I think are going to have a down year. Ryan Pepio for me is not a good starter. He's kind of thrown into the situation because this was supposed to be Shane McClanahan's start, but McClanahan got injured. Kyle Freeland, a pitcher that pitches better on the at home than on the road, but I don't think that the Rays offense is going to be good enough to beat up on Freeland here. So give me the Rockies plus 1.5 and something on the money line.
Y'all know me, I love the Rockies, and I really wanted to bet them today. The reason I didn't explain this. The reason I didn't bet the Rockies today, and I'm not going to bet the Rockies today, is like the emotional spot for Tampa. Not in the home stadium, sellout crowd. We got to do
it out.
Huh?
Doesn't take much to sell out.
No, I know that. But we got to win this one for the Trop. Win this one for the area. I don't know. Maybe I'm reaching for some shit.
King George got to win it for King George. That is
I love me an emotional angle. Y'all know that. So that's why I didn't bet the Rockies today. But if you take that angle away, I probably would have been on Colorado. Costa, what you think?
Rays run line for me. It's pretty simple. Opening day, emotional. Like you said, I don't think the emotional angle is that important, but fading Colorado on the road is a typical get well spot for any bettor. You just fade them on the road consistently. I'm not laying 211, but I'll lay the run line at home. They win this game 5-0. Orioles for me. I was actually on Toronto yesterday because again, I'm not a homer. I'll bet against my team. I thought it was a good spot. I know. Got my ass handed to me. But look, I just trust my data, and I just liked the spot yesterday and was dead wrong. It's okay. But a fade of Gausman, yeah, Morton's 41 years old, didn't have his last 3 starts for Atlanta weren't great, but I like hot bats, and Baltimore's lineup is just deadly. They're going to get the Gausman early. They get the Gausman early. They bring the relief staff. It's going to be over pretty quickly. See this more like a 4-1, 5-1 game. And then Mitch Keller, for me, bounce back spot. Close game yesterday. I don't see Miami being able to put up runs again back-to-back. I'm not going to lay the 140. Give me the run line for Mitch Keller. I see this being 4-0 game. Pitches a gem, 7.5 innings. And they close them out. So Pirates with the run line for me.
We got the Texas Rangers battling it out with the Red Sox. Tanner Houck and Jack Leiter. We got the Mets and the Astros battling it out. McGill battling it out with Hunter Brown. And we got the Padres and the Braves. Ronel Lopez and Daniel.
What is Daniel Cease?
Danielson?
Oh, shit, man. I'm on one today. Dylan Cease. How you feeling?
Okay, so do we go with the obvious one? In this time slot?
What's the obvious? The Red Sox?
Well, who's playing the New York Mets?
Oh, the Astros?
Yeah. Give me Hunter Brown. Give me the Houston Astros here. Mets were suffocated by Houston yesterday. More of the same here. Hunter Brown had that rough start last year, but you take away that first month of the season, he had a 2.59 ERA to close out from May on. Tyler McGill is ass, straight ass. I look for the bats to suffer once again here. Give me the Houston Astros. I may fade the Mets 162 times this season, so give me the Astros against the dog water Mets. Rangers Red Sox. Boy, give me the Red Sox. I'm not a Jack Leiter fan. I didn't like what I saw from him in limited action last year. The Rangers will be fine. They're gonna get their fair share of wins this season. I just think this sets up as a bad matchup for Texas with Houck being solid on the road last year, Leiter not being the most efficient. I think he had a 10.41 ERA as a starter. So give me the Rangers, and I'll take the Padres. It's between Dylan Cease and Reynaldo Lopez. Who do I trust to carry over their success from last year? Lopez hadn't had a full season of start since like 2019 or something like that. And Dylan Cease, perennially a guy that racks up 200 strikeouts. So give me the Padres in this one.
Costa.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Boston here. Better lineup. Trust the pitching.
No, I'm not letting you get that off. Fuck no.
Better lineup.
Not getting that off.
You'll see at the end of the year.
Fuck.
You'll see.
You're insane.
Just going with the better pitcher. I don't love this game. I liked it yesterday. don't love this game, but just going with Tanner Houck here. Following up what he did last year. It's real early to really gauge starting pitchers. So it's I try to pick my spots in at least the first couple weeks of baseball. Hunter Brown for me. Houston, just a really, really consistent, good home team over and over again. The Mets are overvalued. They constantly try to bring in new pieces to be better, and they're still the same old Mets. I still think the Mets are going to have a good year this year overall, but Houston is just gritty at home, and they're going to throw their pitchers at them. And I trust Hunter Brown over McGill. And then in the third one, I'm taking Dylan Cease at home. The better pitcher of the two. I see them. I think this is going to be a much closer game than people think. But I still trust San Diego at home here. So Dylan Cease and the Padres for me.
The fade Cosby train continues. I'm on the opposite of all of that shit.
And Roof, it's not just me.
Well, him too then. I'm fading both of your ass. One thing about my Rangers, once we lose at home, the next game, we usually dominate at home. Run line here for the Rangers. They bounce back. I think the offense shows up tonight. Sets up a pretty good game tomorrow. 1-1 series with a pretty good matchup tomorrow. So I'm on the Rangers. I think they dominate in this one. What's my run line right now? Probably like plus 150-ish. That's where I want to be. I just know who this team is. It's just who we are. We lose, then we come back and win the next game 6-2. Mets-Astros, Hunter Brown is not Framber. That's all. That's all. We done seen Framber do this shit too many times in Houston, and that's all I could think about yesterday. Framber. Damn. Hunter Brown is not that. And I hope we get – you know who had the worst outing last year in Major League Baseball? Hunter fucking Brown. Early season. I think it was in Houston. Got his ass torched. I think he gave up 15 runs. I might not even be exaggerating. The Mets offense is going to show up at one point, man. Plus money with the Mets. I'm on them today. Think they tie that series up 1-1. I just don't want to overreact in one day. It's baseball. Come on, man. And then same thing. Braves. I just don't want to overreact to one loss yesterday. I'm right back on Atlanta. A lot of people talking about Lopez finna be trash this year. Until he showed me he trash, I'm gonna rock with him. Plus money on the Braves, I gotta be there. We're not gonna get too many opportunities like this season, I don't think, once they heat up. That's what I'm saying. So it's like plus money on the Mets, plus money on the Braves. Like, I just don't think there's not gonna be too many opportunities to attack this. So right now we gotta do it. That's where I'm at.
I think that this might be the perfect summary of what the Mets are. The Mets are basically like my dating history. It's like when I go to meet a blind date.
I'm hearing too much Mets hate. Like
Mets look good in the pictures, but it's the picture from up here. And you get there, you get to the blind date, and they look like a fridge.
Oh, man, I don't know. Too much Mets hate.
No, there's no such thing.
Man,
this is what the Mets do. They have a good year, which they had last year, and then they have a bad year. This is the bad year. This is the year where they go 71-91.
I don't know. What's their win total?
Whatever it is, it's way too high.
I think they probably get like 88, 80, 89.
Next year, maybe.
Not this year. They're going to be okay. They're just not going to win the World Series. There's a difference between being a good team and being, the best team. I don't think they're the best team, but I don't think they're terrible. I think they're just going to be all right. I was on that Mets train last season, man. I was on it. I just think the hate too far gone. Like,
Not even close. We're only in game 2. There's still 160 games to take this shit.
Fair. Last slot in Major League Baseball, we got the Cubs, Diamondbacks, A's, Mariners, Tigers, Dodgers. Costi.
Dodgers run line. Get it minus 110. Detroit actually put up a fight yesterday, but now they have Yamamoto on the mound. Much different when Detroit had their ace on the mound yesterday that gave them pretty good work. And now you got Yamamoto versus Flaherty, who we know what he produces. It's going to be a boring ass outing for him, and he's going to give up 5-6 runs because that's what he normally does. He got blasted toward the end of last year, and the Dodgers are just them. They're them. And I would never lay the big money, but I'll gladly lay the run line at home, minus 1.5, minus 110. I don't know. I don't really have a play in this Seattle Athletics game. I want to go with taking a shot on the dog here with the Athletics because Springs did have a really good finish to last year. But I don't trust them. I just don't think they have the bats. That's why I'm going to stay away from this game. He played well in Tampa Bay to finish out the year. Gave them 5-6 outings each time, only letting up more than one earned run once. I just don't think they have the firepower behind them. You saw them die off yesterday when they had the game tied. I think it was the 4th or 5th inning. So staying away from the Seattle game, and then take the Cubs again. I had them yesterday. Take them again here. They were able to light up Arizona yesterday. And I'm going to see it again today. Dog money with the Cubs.
Quick for me in this slot. I'm not in love with it. Only thing I like here is a bounce back Friday night at home for Arizona. Fading Italian's ass. I think Merrill Kelly has a good start. Minus 150. It's a little pricey, but we cash. Give me Los Serpientes.
It's Friday night. Are they in the Earth Tones?
I don't know if they're in them this early. I think it's probably too early to be in them. They might still be in regular uniform, but they might be in that sand tonight. They might be in that sand, Los Serpientes tonight. I don't know. We'll see.
Is that all you were going with?
Yep.
Costi's power might go out. Mitch might, send a message just saying, "Hey, why are you laying runs and odds with the Dodgers?" I'm taking the Tigers plus 1.5. Put a little bit on Detroit money line. For me, Flaherty, before he was traded to the Dodgers last year, was Detroit's number 2 in that rotation. He's pitching really well, back to his hometown team. He's been money as a road or as an underdog in team starts. I think they're like it's like a 15% ROI. I think I read somewhere that on Flaherty in starts as an underdog. So I think Flaherty could give the Tigers some quality innings here. And if it wasn't for just those late at bats, the Tigers could have won last night. And I'm not sold on this Dodgers bullpen out of the gate. So I'm going to take a shot here with the plus 1.5 and maybe a little bit on the money line with the Tigers. I'm taking the under in Athletics Mariners. To me, that sets up as a pitcher's duel, 1st to 3 wins kind of game. Castillo's been owning the Athletics since joining Seattle. Sub-2 ERA in his last 5 starts against the A's. And Jeffrey Springs, nice addition for the A's rotation, gives them a solid number 2 there. And the Mariners were one of the worst teams in baseball last season against left-handed pitching. So I think it's a low scoring game there. Lack of offense, 3-2 either way. Cubs, Diamondbacks. I'm leaning towards the Diamondbacks, but I really didn't like what I saw when the Cubs got to Zach Gallen yesterday. Merrill Kelly's still a decent option. I don't trust Jamison Tyone, but probably my least favorite of those three.
That's baseball for the day, ladies and gentlemen. Let's head on over to the National Hockey League Association. Decent card over there tonight. Hockey Club Panthers, Canadians Hurricanes, Canucks Blue Jackets, Devils Jets, Golden Knights Blackhawks, and the Rangers and the Ducks. You already know where I'm at. We ain't even got to say too much, man. We're just going to keep this shit rolling. We're going to keep this shit rolling, man. Revenge game at home. I'm on Anaheim plus money. Rangers free falling right now. Losers are 4 their last 5. They played 4 their last 5 at home. The last game they played was on the road. They got beat up by the Kings. They get beat up today by the Ducks, who playing well. Playing with the Ducks. Actually, it might sound crazy to some of y'all, the wrong team favorite. That's really it. Everything else is too crazily priced. For shits and giggles, give me a Hurricanes and Golden Knights 2-team parlay, but that still don't even get you nowhere near even money. I think it might get you like minus 180. That's the kind of.
If you throw the Panthers in there, you can get some.
Yeah, maybe do that, but that's just chalky, just for chalk. So that's all I really like in hockey tonight, Chris.
Yeah, I think tonight is a very chalky card. But I'm gonna go with a lean towards the Ducks. I don't think the wrong team is favored there. I think it shouldn't be as steep as this line is.
Wrong team favorite, man.
No, the Rangers should still be favored from a talent perspective. I get where you're coming from, but
favored over the Bruins, man. Now we should be favored over the Rangers at home. That's just how I feel. We hot, bro. We hot.
I know, but they're not
ass.
They're
and then look at the team records right now. Like, I feel like the only reason the Rangers are favored is perspective of who these two teams are. Many people think the Rangers are supposed to be a playoff team and the Ducks are supposed to be bottom of the fucking NHL. But that's not what it is. These two teams are basically record-wise the same team. And one team is playing much better than the other team is playing. But they're at home.
But not motivation.
Money line.
But not motivation-wise. The Rangers are the only team fighting for a playoff spot right now.
Okay. They're not making it. They're cooked.
Yeah. Well, they're still at least fighting for something right now. The Ducks are, I think, like 15 points out with like 9 games to go, something like that. So I do lean towards the Ducks here. I'm not disagreeing. I'm saying I just don't think that the Ducks should be favored here. I think it should be like minus 125 for the Rangers, plus 105 for the Ducks. So that's why I'm taking the Ducks. And give me the Florida Panthers, regulation or puck line. But Utah just got blitzed by Tampa Bay, 8-0. They're going to Florida to take on the Panthers on a back-to-back. I just think this Utah team is cooked. I think Florida smells some blood in the water with the Leafs losing in overtime to the Sharks yesterday to retake the division lead. That's going to be a dogfight down the stretch the entire way. But I think the Panthers get it done. So I'll take the Panthers in regulation on the puck line.
That's all for the National Hockey League Association, man. Last sport of the day. The National Basketball Association. We got the Cleveland Cavs, 4.5-point favorites over the Pistons on the road. We got the Clippers laying 12.5 on the Nets on the road. And we got Chris's team. I almost said the Chicago Bulls. The Toronto Raptors laying 5.5 on Charlotte. I went for Costa. I think it's you. Or is it Chris?
Cleveland laying the 5. You could still get them in a good spot here because they've only won 3 in a row. They had that stretch where they lost and they weren't covering, and now you're not getting an inflated line. I still think without Caden Cunningham here, Detroit's going to struggle here. I think it's only 4.5 for a reason. I think on a normal day a month ago, you're talking about an 8-point road favorite here. You're getting value and no Cade. So Cleveland for me. I hate taking Toronto as a favorite at home. I want those points, man. They're too bipolar of a team for me as a favorite. I'll pass, take a Ruffalo in the Charlotte, Toronto, and then I'm laying the points with the Clippers. Laying the points with the Clippers on the road. When they win, they cover. When they lose, they don't cover. That's been the trend over the last month for this team. I expect them to win this game, and they're going to cover.
I'm on Cleveland. I don't love it though. Why is it only 4.5?
That's exactly what I was going to say.
What the fuck going on here? Like, something going on in that game, and I don't like it. I don't like it at all. No K. Like, I think the line should be probably 5.5
if
with Cade and
right.
Ivy. It should be 5.5 with Cade and Ivy. With them out of the lineup, only 4.5. What the fuck? No.
Okay, I found this on the web for 5.5 with Cade and Heidi. With them out of the lineup, only 4.5. Check it out.
Siri was trying to figure it out for me.
Yeah. Siri be fucking listening, bro.
Man, trying to figure that shit out too. I don't know.
Oh God! Now I'm saying Siri. Now all these phones are going off.
Cossie just slipped into the 7th dimension of hell with Siri.
So I want to take Cleveland here, but I'm treading lightly. It might be one of those where it's like, Jay, you just overthought the shit. But then it might be one of them ones, first game on the board on a Friday. Who knows? So
Yeah. You ain't wrong. You ain't wrong.
I'm going to lean towards Brooklyn simply off the fact of last time they played the Clippers, they got beat by like 70 points. 126. Yeah, 126, 62.
67.
67 was the final score. So revenge game at home. Off the strength of that. And then that game was in LA. LA's really good at home. They're not the same team on the road. Off the strength, I got to play Brooklyn. It's a small bet for me. But it's a principal bet as well. It's just off the principle. I got to bet it. And then Toronto. They're 4-4 this season as a home favorite, Costi, so they're not bad. 4-4 ATS. Not the end of the world. Would you be shocked, though, if I told you they're the number 2 ATS team in all of the NBA? Would that shock you?
It would not shock.
There's only one team you've made more money betting this season than Toronto. Do you know who that is?
Thunder Buddies.
The Thunder fucking Buddies. Cleveland's now number 3 after being number 1 for majority of the season. I don't know. I'm on Toronto. I just don't want to overcomplicate it. I like betting them in Toronto. I know they're banged up. Charlotte, they're a sneaky little team. I still want to bet Toronto. I just don't want to overcomplicate it. Chris?
Yeah, I'm not touching that Hornets-Raptors game, but I will go with the only one I really like here is the Clippers. I understand the stench that's attached with the Clippers as a road favorite. I think they're just 6-11 against the spread as a road favorite this season. But for me right now, backing the Nets is a no-go. Losses by 30 and 19 in their 2 recent home games. The Clippers on the road actually have been beating up on some teams. I mean, their last 3 road wins against the Knicks, the Hawks, and the Heat have come by 13, 23, and 15. So they're starting to put it together. playing the better basketball, won 6 of their last 7, 8 of their last 10. I think they demolished Brooklyn here. So give me the Clippers.
We got the Knicks and the Bucks, Suns and the Wolves, Pelicans and the Warriors, Jazz and the Nuggets to close out the day. I'm up here. Jay, gut feeling play of the day. It's not my play of the day, but I'm just saying, like, just one of those gut feeling Jay plays. I'm on Milwaukee. Giannis, play tonight, please. Please. Double revenge game at home. That also happens to be a bounce back game at home. Milwaukee, terrible week after all the injuries. They finally look like they were heading in the right direction, like they can make some noise in the postseason, and then their season just got derailed with Giannis with the Dame news. Then Giannis, been dealing with some injuries. He missed last game. The perfect thing to kind of ease the ship, it won't ease it completely, would be a nice Friday night home win over a quality Eastern Conference opponent. And I like the spot for him. Double revenge game at home. That also happens to be a bounce back game. Give me Milwaukee in this spot, in this situation. I want Giannis to play, but even if he doesn't, I would still bet Milwaukee. It's just a fade of New York in this spot. I like the Warriors laying 15 on the Pelicans. The Pelicans are ass. Stick a fork in them. And I like the Nuggets laying 20 on the Jazz.
Extendo.
Yeah. I on the jam session, I said 30. And I did. I said 130, 100. And that's not even crazy. It's not even. Let's read off the finals, the last couple scores for the Jazz. 121-99 to Boston, 120-91 to Cleveland, 140-103 to Memphis, 121-110 to Houston. And you can make the argument Memphis and Cleveland weren't even playing their best basketball at the time, and they dog walked their ass. So you giving me Denver, late window, Friday night, at home, elevation, stupid, dummy, crazy? Denver gonna win the game by 2 points just because I'm yapping, but it should be a 30-point blowout. Chris, I froze. Oh wow.
Gosh. At least the camera stayed on the desk this time. For me, it's a lean towards the Knicks if Giannis doesn't play, just because I've seen what this Bucks team looks like without Giannis and Lillard. But I don't love it. I don't love these these huge numbers either. But Denver, if they played their full potential, should win this game by like 25, 30 points. So I'll lead towards Denver. Golden State, still, if Steph Curry goes, which now this line has kind of really shifted, makes me think that he will. I think Golden State blows them out of the water. If he didn't go here, I'd be a lot more hesitant to lay 15 points, but Curry goes, I go. Give me Golden State.
Costa, close us out, my man.
Golden State for me. Pelicans are fucking trash. They're playing for ping pong balls.
Cooper Flag sweepstakes.
Good sweepstakes.
It's a good sweepstakes. I ain't gonna lie. It's a good sweepstakes to be in.
You saw them ball last night.
I'm not mad at Utah. I'm not mad at New Orleans. I'm not mad at Charlotte. I'm not mad at Washington. I'm not mad at them tanking. I'm not. I get it. Like you said, it's a good sweepstakes to be in. Only one person gonna win. Maybe nobody wins because it's gonna be fucking hilarious. It's gonna be hilarious. Oh, it's gonna be hilarious. Speak of that to me.
I said that. I said there's a chance that he might go back. People are like, oh no, he wants the paycheck. I don't know if he wants to go to Utah.
Yeah, man. I want him to. Me and Big Al were talking in Vegas. I Al wants him to go to Washington. I said I want him to go to Utah. But I don't know, man. It's gonna be hilarious if he go back to.
You get paid in college now, so you can wait another year.
You get paid in college.
I'm gonna hold off. I mean, it's if Giannis plays, obviously the line's gonna shift, but I just can't bet the game or give information about a game when I know a key player. Because without Giannis, I think you're gonna see 3.5, maybe at home, maybe 2.5, depending. So probably 2.5. They would be favored by 2.5. Giannis plays. I'll take the Knicks right now if it stays the same with no Giannis, I guess. I don't love that game. It's just more of a, I'm just not giving an honest opinion here, not knowing that player's in. For me, another one that's terrible, House of Disappointment. I guess it's just House of Disappointment. I'm not taking Phoenix, the worst ATS team. And the line tells you everything you need to know for them to be a 7-point dog at Minnesota, who hasn't really particularly been playing that well. So I'll take the House of Disappointment, small lean on them, and then chicken nuggets for me. Extendo, late 20+. I'm going to blow the doors off of Utah. Now, Utah is used to playing a little bit of elevation, but it's not Denver elevation. So I don't think that matters. It's just a clear talent dispersion here. So chicken nuggets for me.
We did it. We did it. We did it. That's still one of my favorites of all time, bro. And Tatum, bro. Chris, money making Friday. Anything is possible.
KG.
We make so many weird damn noises on this show.
I know, right? I'm sorry. But my intrusive thoughts win a lot more than I think the average person.
Yeah.
Jay in Vegas he hit me with the goggles, hit me with the 3-ball. He did the shotgun at me. I mean, he got me with everything.
Hey,
we haven't done that.
That was the best when Jay and I were sitting each other like the last day. We didn't even look at each other. We just did the during that Arkansas St. John's game.
Is that the day when you brought the suitcase of candy?
Yeah. Why you got to make it sound like I'm a creeper?
I mean,
you still took it.
You
still took the candy.
Canadian chocolate. I have to admit, Mitch is right. It is definitely better. Definitely better.
Oh man. Chris, man, money making Friday. A lot going on today, man. Heading into a money making weekend. Let's see. We got 24, 36. Over the next, let's say, 56 hours. How many hours of sleep you think you're going to get? 4? Yeah.
No, I'll take the over on that. I'm probably going to get some this afternoon. We'll see.
All right. Cool. Make sure you get you some sleep, man. You got a long weekend coming up. What you got going on over at Pick Dogs Premium, Brody?
Yeah, today is just right now up for sale is my $15 MLB pickoff play. I'm going to bounce back after a tough day one, but I came out aggressive, so it's not going to change my strategy here. Just sticking with that. Plan on getting my revenge today, so I got that, and also got my my NHL power play. But like Jay said, this is a great time to jump on because we have a lot of action. I think that CBC tournament is starting up soon, where it's all the power conference teams didn't go to the NIT. still got the Elite Eight, NHL, NBA, more baseball. So it's a great time to jump on long term. Pair me up with Jay, any of the other cappers at the website. Use that promo code PICK at checkout, 15% off your purchase.
Hop on with the franchise, man. Do the damn thing. Safer Syndicate Group.
As I always say, what we provide is different to the premium picks. We rate our games on a scale of 1 to 10, so that's why it's never on the leaderboards. If you're interested in having a team work for you, not an independent capper, but you have to be a bigger player, I recommend at least $100 a unit. So that means $5,000 bankroll or more. You could go to Premium Picks, Pick Dogs, click the description below, and you'll see, oh my God, out of nowhere. Nobody locks the door here. Nobody locks the door. Do you have anything to say?
Dogs 7-7 yesterday. Opened the season with the White Sox and Cleveland. Dogs bark to the bank. If you bet every dog yesterday, you went 7-7. If you bet favorites, expect to lose money. Call me.
Explain something to you. It's 60 degrees outside. He's wearing a winter coat. 60
Always
degrees.
love it. Call me. I'll know I'm good when my pitch get to Eric. Eric just that man right there, man. 7-7 yesterday. We had the White Sox. If you bet favorites, you're gonna lose.
You're gonna lose.
Call
me. We had a good time. I actually saw him a lot more this Vegas trip than I used to. Than the previous.
Yeah, he kicked it with us. Watched a couple games with us. I tried to get him to go put in a ticket with me, and he wouldn't go that far. But
I didn't watch any of the games. He sat there.
He sat there while we were watching the games, so. Which, for Eric's standards, is just as good.
Yeah. Shout out Dime Club.
Shout out to Dime Club. Man. Yep. Call Eric. Call Costi. Figure out a great package for you if it's for you. And
what about you, Jay? What are you selling?
I got beat up in baseball yesterday. I went 0-2. Not that I wanted to start my season, but guess what? I got 8 months left of betting baseball, so it ain't going nowhere, man. We right back on the horse today. We attacking plus money today, so I got probably right now 2 more plays for y'all in baseball today. You can scoop up. I have an NBA play of the day for y'all that y'all can scoop up. We've hit 4 in a row on that NBA play of the day. We've hit 4 in a row. Looking to make it 5. Y'all know how it is when we go cold, man. I usually get on an absolute heater. It's on 4 or 5 right now. This could end up being like a 20-game streak. Like it could be one of those. Hop on long term, man. Let's do the damn thing. So I got a couple NBA for y'all, and then I got maybe 1 or 2 college hoops. I haven't decided quite yet how I'm going to attack it, but I got a good handful of stuff for y'all today, man, and I will over the weekend. Hop on something long-term, and let's do the damn thing. Pair me up with Chris. Pair me up with Ron. Pair me up with Brad. Or any other guy on the site, man, and let's do the damn thing. Parlay time, man. Parlay. Chris, what you got for me?
Yeah, let's go with the under in Athletics Mariners. Let's go with the over in Orioles Blue Jays. And Florida Panthers in regulation. And for a future, under 90.5 wins for the New York Mets.
It's 90.5.
What part of parlay did you understand?
That's like right where I got him. What did I say? 88? I think I got him like 88.
Yeah, I would take him under 80.5.
Oh my God. See, that's hate. That's hate.
It's what it is. They have a good year, then they have a bad year.
Yeah, you guys are good. Chris hates on everybody. Jay loves everybody. Jay's a super fan.
You're next. I'd walk that line very carefully. Or else there's no more Canadian.
Leave my fucking teams alone, man. How about that?
Fuck you. How about
fuck you guys? I haven't said that in a while. Fuck you. Ba 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 ba. Not Jay. Jay's the man. Hype train, Jay. We're good. But Chris, fuck you. What
For
that?
anybody who knows, Costi reminds me of White Claw Gabe. That's all I'm gonna say.
A what?
I'll show you after.
The hell are you talking about? We just
White
asked for
Claw
parlay
game.
and you gave a futures under on the Mets. Out of your mind. All right, here's mine. Cleveland Cavs. Houston in college. And Ole Miss money line.
Here's mine. Sad night in Houston. Sad night in fucking Houston. Purdue. Money line. New York Mets. Money line. Sad ass night in Houston, man. Overall.
Sad.
Sad ass night in Houston.
But your home state.
Yeah, little two-teamer right there. I'm putting that in right now. I'm gonna go put that shit in right now. Little two-team action. Money line Purdue. Money line New York Mets. Let's do it. Money making Friday, ladies and gentlemen. Man, appreciate y'all more than y'all know. Smash the like button for us. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We'll be back tomorrow. Remember, an hour earlier tomorrow. I don't know. Whew, shit. I gotta get some stuff done tonight. I'm usually a morning person, but I gotta get some stuff done tonight because that less hour gonna kill me if I don't.
I'm still struggling from recovering from Vegas.
Low key.
Low key, definitely.
Chris, you on tomorrow? Or you off tomorrow?
Potentially. Sunday I'm off for sure, so I might have to come on tomorrow.
All right. No Chris Sunday. As of right now, I should be here Saturday, Sunday. So I'll be here Saturday, Sunday. I ain't got nothing going on this weekend. So I'll see y'all bright and early tomorrow. And I know Costi don't show up on the weekends. He's part-time.
I'm part-time.
Javon should
Until I get that new contract, still part-time.
Keep being difficult. It's going to get lost in the mail.
It's, when you have the suits arguing with each other, you don't want the suits arguing with each other. Until I get that new contract, man, I'm still part-time.
See y'all boys tomorrow. Check out the jam session. Check out the wraparound. Check out Costi's video. The MLB pop-up should be out probably like 12:30-ish my time. Be on the lookout for it. A little late today, but it is what it was. Check out the home run video. I saw that popped up yesterday. It's back. We're back.
I got the Nerf being Yerfy video.
Yeah, home run props will be out in about less than half an hour.
There you go. Check it all out, man. Appreciate y'all. See y'all tomorrow. RIP, Woo Pig. RIP, Crab 5. What a run it was, man, but it came to an end.